Good morning, students. Today we have to discuss about the next topic of chapter second. The topic is medicinal use of microorganisms. So, microorganisms are used in production of different types of medicines such as antibiotics, vaccine, and different types of medicine. So first I will discuss about antibiotic. Antibiotics are those medicines which stop or kill the disease causing microorganisms. So we can say that it is a medicine which stop or kill the disease causing microorganisms. And Alexander Fleming is the first scientist who discovered the antibiotics in year of 1929. So Alexander Fleming discovered antibiotic in 1929. Now I will discuss what precautions should be taken during taking antibiotics. So first precaution is antibiotics should be always used by the advice of any qualified doctor. Second, you should use proper dose of antibiotics. Suppose that if you not take proper dose of antibiotics, suppose if you take very less amount of antibiotics for any types of diseases such as fever, so that medicine will not effective because it is not according to dose, and dose is decided by according to your weight, according to your body physiology. So we should take medicine first by advice of qualified doctor. In second, we should use in proper dose, and we should not use antibiotics in excess dose, because if you take excess amount or dose of antibiotics, then it will disturb your physiological function of your body, means we can say excess amount of antibiotic affect the metabolic activity of your body. And metabolic activity means the activity related with biochemical reaction which are found in your body. So these are the medical use of microorganisms, and I have discussed the first medicinal use, that is in preparation of antibiotics. In preparation of antibiotics, basically two microorganisms are used. First is bacteria and second is fungi. And खास बात इसमें एंटीबायोटिक्स आर मोर इफेक्टिव in those diseases which are caused by bacteria and fungi. Now I will discuss the next use of microorganism, that is in preparation of vaccine. Like antibiotics, vaccine is also a medicine, or we can say vaccine is a special type of medicine which enhance the immunity system or immunity against a particular disease. Medicine which provide immunity against a particular or disease. And there are different types of vaccine, such as vaccine for polio. You know about the pulse polio abhiyan, which is related to disability, and vaccine are discovered by Edward Jenner. Vaccine are discovered by Edward Jenner. And जो मेडिसिन वैक्सीन एडवर्ड जेनर के द्वारा डिस्कवर्ड की गई थी, दैट इज वैक्सीन फॉर स्मॉल पॉक्स. Nowadays there are different types of vaccine are available in the market for curing different types of diseases such as vaccine for smallpox, cholera, typhoid, hepatitis, tetanus, measles, rubella, and rabies. So, it is all about the vaccine. The next use of microorganisms are increasing soil fertility. In previous chapter, you have read about the crop production and management. So, it is necessary to enhance or increase the soil fertility for better production of a crop. Suppose that if you grow only one types of crop or plant in a particular field, then the fertility of the soil is decreases day by day. So, in increasing the fertility of the soil, microorganisms are play a very important role. You know about the NPK. N for nitrogen, P for phosphorus, and K for potassium. So, there are some microorganisms which are present in the soil which fix the atmospheric nitrogen. Nitrogen means the nitrogen which is present in atmosphere, and in, you know the composition of atmospheric gases in which nitrogen is present in excess amount, that is 78%, and we cannot use this atmospheric nitrogen directly. So, there are different types of microorganisms such as bacteria, some blue green algae, have capacity to fix the atmospheric nitrogen in the compound of nitrogen. So, in bacteria, you have read about the rhizobium. Rhizobium is a bacteria which are found in the root nodules of leguminous plant, means pulses plant, which can fix the atmospheric nitrogen, and in this way bacteria and some other blue green algae such as blue green algae are also called cyanobacteria, which can fix the atmospheric nitrogen and increase the fertility of the soil. So, in this way, microorganisms play a very important role in increasing the soil fertility. The next use of microorganisms, that is cleaning the environment, means the microorganisms play an important role in cleaning the environment, because some microorganisms you know that, are found in the form of decomposer, means those microorganisms which decomposes the waste material and convert that waste material into humus, and in this way microorganisms clean the environment. So in cleaning the environment, suppose that you know that during autumn season, when the leaves of plants is completely fall down, and when there is disintegration of leaf. Some other example, such as in our house we have different types of waste material, such as vegetable peels, left food. When we throw these types of waste materials in soil, then microorganisms such as fungi and bacteria decompose the organic waste material and change into humus. So in this way, the microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi decomposed the organic waste, means the waste which are obtained from the plants and animals. So organic waste include even excretory product of animals, including human being. They decomposes the waste material and change into humus. And you know that humus is a topmost layer of the soil, and it is more fertile because this layer contains different type of biofertilizer. And you know that biofertilizers are most beneficial for growth of a plant. So in this way, microorganisms are used in preparation of biofertilizer in the form of manure, and microorganisms then change the waste material, organic waste material into humus and make the soil more fertile. So in this way, the microorganisms clean the environment and also enhance the fertility of the soil. There are some microorganisms which are found in the air, which clean the air. Some are found in soil, you know that, which purify or increase the fertility of the soil by the preparation of a material that is humus. Some microorganisms are found in water, which also provide food material to aquatic animal and clean the water. So in this way we can say that microorganisms are also play a very important role in cleaning the environment. So now I will discuss about the harmful microorganisms. अब तक तो आपने माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स के यूज पढ़े, लेकिन अब वी हैव टू स्टडी अबाउट हार्मफुल माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स. Harmful microorganisms means those microorganisms which are not beneficial for us. Means those microorganisms which are not useful for us are called harmful microorganisms. Means we can say the microorganism which causes different types of diseases in living being, either in animals and plants, are included in harmful microorganisms, and the diseases causing microorganisms are called pathogens. So the diseases causing microorganisms are called pathogens. So in disease causing microorganisms, we can include all microorganisms such as bacteria, second is fungi, there are some protozoa which are also causing different types of disease, and virus. So these are the microorganisms which causes different types of diseases in plants and animals both. So it is all about the harmful microorganism, means the microorganisms which causes different types of diseases in plants, animals, including human being. So you will study this topic properly at your home, and if you have any confusion, then you can ask. Thank you.